Did you know that 70% of the people over the age of 50 say they feel younger than their actual age? But here's the kicker. Only a small percentage of them actually live like it, you know. And I know that there's a group that start talking about they're old when they're 35 and 40, and it drives me crazy. But a ton of people over 50 say they feel younger than their age. 70% the stats say, but they don't live like it. And we want to live like it. So if you're in your 50s and you're feeling old, something's off. It's not your body, it's your story you tell yourself normally. So this right here is kind of bothering me. Sorry about that. And today I'm going to kind of flip the script, starting with 3 things you need to rethink about aging, and you know, applies to me, how I did it myself. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with a better mindset, a few action steps, and a clear reminder that feeling old is optional. Mike Norris here, like I said, and let's get into this. The problem isn't your actual age, it's your story, or the story that you tell yourself or that you believe. We hear from society. It's the mental script we've been handed down through the years. Slow down, take it easy, Dad. You're not young anymore. It's normal to feel tired and achy. It doesn't have to be normal to feel tired and achy, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Matter of fact, I'm making another video just about that, feeling stiff and achy in the mornings, and I'll be making that one in the next few days. But society's message makes you, you know, if you're a man over 50, it makes you think, you know, you're past your prime, you're not relevant anymore, you should settle in and just fade out, sit on the back porch, watch the sun go down and ride off into the sunset. You know, the only time I really actually bought into this was when I gained that weight after I retired from the military. Between the ages of, you know, 56 and 58, I kind of bought into it a little bit. And when I was gaining weight, and you know, well, you're getting old, and I kind of bought into it, but I snapped out of it. Let's just say, well, at about that 58-year mark, I snapped out of that, and I've been pushing forward ever since, and I hadn't even thought about being old since then. But what aging really means, you know, aging is not decline, it's a change, and you can leverage that. You know, as we age, our hormones change. Yes, men, we have hormones just like women. Our hormones change, our energy shifts. We go from having tons of energy, and over the years, for some people, it just goes down, down, down. Mine took a dip, and then it went back up when I lost the weight and really started doing some of the things I started doing. It takes recovery. Recovery takes a little bit longer, but it's not gone. I recover pretty blame fast. I kind of make myself do it. And there's some things that I do for recovery that I think really help. Muscle gets harder to build as you get older, and you know, we start losing our muscle mass when we turn 30. And it's very important that you do some type of strength training, stuff like that, whether it be in your home or in a gym or whatever you use, it doesn't matter. But even though muscle gets harder to build, you know, it's more important than ever. If you're over 50, it's more important than ever. And I strongly suggest that you start moving and getting some strength training. So look at it kind of like this, a mind shift changer. You're not getting weaker, you're getting smarter. And if you apply that wisdom, you'll be stronger than most 30-year-olds. And I think that's a really big point. You're older, you should be smarter, you're getting smarter, and you apply that smarter. Use that the things that we've learned over the years to your advantage. You know, growing old is mandatory. You're gonna get, age-wise, you're gonna get old, but feeling old is optional. Optional. That's up to you if you want to feel old. You don't have to feel low. It's a huge mental thing. So let's talk about flipping the script a little bit. One thing is change the language that you use, guys. Try to change it up, and I've told many people this, and I've said this in videos, stop saying I'm too old for that. I can't do that. I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm too old. That messes with your mind. That really messes with your mind. These cats 35, 40 years old talking about they're old, especially 40. It's a big thing now. You hit 40-year-old. Give me a break. Give me a break. That's just a lie you're telling yourself. Start saying, I still got plenty of time. Let's use it right. I'm going to use my time right. I'm going to get 1% better each day. And by the way, I have a video I just made on getting 1% better each day, and it'll be posted soon. Because I'm going to give you exact things to do to get better, get 1% better each day. Not just physically, but mentally, everything. Move every day, no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, or shine, move. You can do movement all over the place. You can walk, you can ride a bike, you can walk on a treadmill, you can go swimming. There's so many things you can do. You can do it at home in your house. You can use bands to do some strength workout, or you can lift weights, or you can use kettlebells. You can just use your body weight. So many things. Whatever works for you. That's the key. Whatever works for you. I walk every day, and now that I'm back in Vietnam, I'm in California visiting here for a few more weeks. I've been walking a lot because I've been walking to the gym and back a part of the way back, and because it's 6 mile round trip and it's really hot and it's hilly, and I've been getting over 15,000 steps most days. I got 20,000 day before yesterday. So I've been taking in a lot of water and I've caught a couple little cramps here and there, which I don't normally, but I know why. It's walking all these hills plus working out. So I've been taking my little mixture to prevent cramps that I take. I do that and I strength train. I'm taking a day off from the gym because I got a lot of stuff to do and get preparing to leave the San Diego area, San Marcos, to go up to San Francisco Sunday. And so I'm taking a little break today, giving my body a break from the gym, but I'll go back tomorrow and get back at it. Because when I'm in Sacramento, my daughter's for 8 or 9, 10 days, however long I'm there, I may not get to a gym. That's fine. I got my bands with me. So you want to surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do and doing what you need to do. Because if you're around people that are doing what you want to do, they give you get motivated looking at other people. I do. And by the way, these gyms are full of kids now. I'm talking high school kids, college kids, and especially women. It's full of them and older age people. It's motivating to me to see all of this stuff going on. When I hike, I like to go hiking, and that's one thing I'm looking forward to getting back home, is to get up in the mountains and do some hiking. And you always run into people, and I like hiking with younger people or anybody, any age. I like talking to any age, but I just seem to run into a lot of young people out hiking, and it kind of challenges me to keep up with them. I talk about the family that I ran into from Michigan or Minnesota. From Minnesota, I believe last year, up on a part of the Appalachian Trail. I was just doing a day hike, and we hiked together for 3 or 4 hours. And a husband and wife, and they had like 5 kids from the ages of about 8 to 20. Two college age kids. And those kids were getting after it. They were really hiking. They love hiking. They travel all over the country hiking. I had a great time with them. Most men, you don't need a real formal plan. You just need a spark to get you going. You need that spark. And sometimes being around other people gives you that spark, whether it's people your age, people older, people younger. If the people are your age and active or older in your age, that gives you that spark, to really get going and moving your body every day. It's so important that move your body every day. I really think that and the strength training is incredible, and put in recovery. and you're on, you can change. It didn't matter if you're 60. I was 58 when I lost that weight, 35 pounds. I lost it quickly, got it off, and I've got in unbelievable shape. I mean, in the last, I talk about from 65 to 66, my body really changed, and now I just turned 67 a month ago. Hey, and I keep working at it. I keep working at it. You know, you're not too old. Get that out of your head. If you're just waiting on somebody to tell you it's okay to try it again, I'm telling you it's okay to get out there. This is your permission slip. Get out there and get going. You got 6 months or so before Christmas. Hey, you can have a completely different body by Christmas if you choose to. You have to make the decision. So if this hit home for you, I hope you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I've got more real talk coming. I do a lot of these real talks. I do some off-the-cuff talks where I don't have any kind of outline. You know, I might talk about anything, but most of it is about improving, you know, and not letting old age take over. Not letting, you know, like I said before, it's just a number. That's all it is. But my plan kind of is to help myself and men over 50 live strong, stay sharp, and feel proud of the guy in the mirror when you look in the mirror, and you can do that. This has been Mike, and pleasure talking to you guys as always. I love my followers. I get a lot of good comments. Keep them coming. Share this with people if you think they need it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.